So welcome to the V podcast.
Welcome to the
First episode. I don't know how we'll call it. Original episode 0, episode O. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's
The one.
We were supposed to have someone at
Wow.
the beginning, but then we got late with everything and a lot of overworking and all that shit. But yeah, I had a question to start this podcast because you just finished school. You just got your diploma and everything. I wanted to know how do you feel about that?
I'm a free man. I'm free. Never been this free. I couldn't be freer than now. So yeah, I'm happy. The thing is that okay, it's fine. It's done. You're happy. You know the emotions. Oh my God, you made it. But actually now everything starts for real. Life starts now. Chasing your dreams. Maybe find for most of people. Find yourself a job, keep going with university and stuff like that. But
Yeah, because us it's not normal because
yeah,
we are not really searching for a job. We are doing our own
we
thing,
are our job,
which is kind of stressful, no? How do you feel about that?
Well, you know me, I don't really stress for.
Because I remember when I dropped out from university this year, there was that. Okay, no, just I dropped out of the university because it was a bit of a mess. I had other stuff to do. Let's say it like that. Uh, and so I remember a few weeks after, I had kind of that thing of especially after watching Project X, which you told me to watch, it's a great movie.
Go check that movie. Go check that movie.
And so I remember after watching that movie, I was like, fuck, now life begins. Everything, there's people who saying everything before is tutorial, and now is the real game coming.
That's it. That's the moment where your life changes, because first of all you have so much more time. You really have time. Okay. Of course, if you start to work, then you will have a schedule to respect. If you go to university, then still you have lessons to attend, classes to attend. But you have your time. You decide mostly, most of it, what you do about your time. That's on you.
Especially with our job.
So especially in our job now with all the content creation part. Clients that we have to meet with, things that we have to organize, jobs that we organize and that we have to do, filming, editing, all these parts. So yeah, we have full control on our schedule, on our time, and that was the thing that really made a difference with me, is realizing that really now I could literally do whatever I wanted when I wanted. If I want to edit at 2 or 3 a.m., fuck, I can do it. Nobody can say anything.
Yeah.
I cannot. Nobody will come knock at my door, be like, "Hey, tomorrow you have school. Go sleep," or stuff like that. So,
I think that's why we chose kind of this path of jobs, because we really crave for that kind of liberty of being able to do what we want when we want in a certain way.
Well, I wouldn't say that is a reason why I've chosen this job. I've been a liberty seeker for my whole life. I just want to be free, freedom, liberty. So I'd say that's something that I had in my mind already, and the fact that it applies easily to the job I've chosen, or the profession I've chosen to begin with, makes it easier. But I wouldn't say that it was one of the criteria that I took in consideration when I told myself, I want to be a photographer or social media content creator.
Okay, because as you know, I want to be a film director. I consider myself as a film director.
Mm-hmm.
And I love to do films and everything, but one of the other things that I really will enjoy in the future with this thing is that you have a lot of liberty, and also, in a lot of jobs, you work, and you enjoy when you get 60 at that point, But when you make a film, you work very hard for like 8 months, 1 year, 1 year and a half, and then you have kind of that break where you see your job getting done, you see everything happening, and you can enjoy that moment. And that's why it's very difficult to get there. But that's one of the things where I'm always, fuck, when I'll get there, I'll be so lucky, honestly. And I forgot, guys and girls, I didn't make a jingle now, but if there's one, there will be one. If not, then this moment is kind of cringe. But yeah, if I don't sleep one night and make the jingle, you'll see it. If not, you'll see it in the next episode. Or we can just do the V podcast.
Can do it at the end, maybe. Just puff! Put it at the beginning.
We'll find a way to do it.
As if it was done at the beginning, you know. But now we are telling them, so
Yeah.
it's not the smart.
Another question I had for you. Did you feel the want to go to university? Because you just finished high school. And I never remembered you speaking about thinking about going to university or even having the possibility. So how do you feel about that? Because it's kind of a path that a lot of young people do in our age today. So
Well, I actually think that I really never thought about it. When you're watching a movie and you see like people in university
Mhm.
partying, doing their stuff, having their life, like, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. You imagine yourself in such a situation, but I'd say that I've never really thought about university in such ways, especially starting the last years. I
Mhm.
never felt like, oh my god, I want to go to university. I need that. I want no at all. Like ever since I starting realizing what I wanted for myself and what I wanted in my life, then I was like, that's the way. That's where we going. That's what we're doing. I don't feel the need to go there. I mean, I'm not saying that people shouldn't go to university.
Mhm.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, depending on what you want to do, it might not be useful or helpful more than like not going. Like, if you go, you go. If you don't go, it won't change anything. Maybe you have just more time to use
Yeah.
for your projects, and so it's not the. I wouldn't say, oh my god, I'm abandoning university or the idea of it now at all. You instead, like, okay, you said you dropped out of university. Just share more
Like,
of that. Like,
no,
what was your thought when you took that decision?
just the thing about university, I feel a lot of people today go to university because it's an easy path, it's a security path. Because as I said, there's that kind of stress coming out when you finish school and going into the real game, the real life. And security and university is kind of extending that tutorial that we were speaking about. So I feel a lot of people are doing that because of that and not because of learning something.
Or also because they don't know. I've heard or someone told me that sometimes people just go to university because they don't know what to do actually yet. Yours, if you
Yeah,
are
or yours,
self-motivated.
and your time, and that's the thing,
Yeah.
you lose time.
But of course, the thing is that embrace every opportunity. Okay, so once you are in such a situation, of course you adapt to it and you learn from it. You learn from people around you. You learn from teachers that are there actually to teach you. Still,
If they are good, because I had some bad teachers,
of course,
like
it depends.
I already had a teacher who came like drunk in the classroom, bro. That was so funny. Like he literally came and like was like, "Oh, hello guys." So I was like, and he couldn't even speak English properly. So his accent was like 10 times worse. And we were like, "What the fuck?" And I remember that was very funny.
The real one.
You need to get
Real
lucky
madman.
with.
Okay. No, I mean, anyway, I told you your university wasn't a university. Like, it wasn't a school.
Nah.
Like,
Okay, he's
for
saying.
those that know, ACAR in Paris, yeah.
Because
wait.
I'm in a film.
Wait,
I was
wait.
in a film school. You have to say that because they.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
I was in a film
we will
school.
get. We will get to that point. the school name is.
See
the
what he's
university
doing with
name
me? He
is
doesn't let me speak.
ACAR, and it's a
A
film.
film school.
Okay, and that's the point where he really wanted to say that. Okay, we a film school. But the thing is that have you watched Victorious? For those that doesn't know it, go check it. Like
The
it's
good
like
old
a
days.
childhood
On
memory
Disney
of
Channel,
like
right?
you-
Disney
yeah.
Channel, I think. Or
No, I
Nickel.
think Nickelodeon. It's a
I don't-
Nickelodeon production. So
Really?
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
Nickelodeon.
So
By the way, best
I
Nickelodeon.
think it's a Nickelodeon.
What do you prefer between Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, and Cartoon Network?
Ooh. Okay, Disney Channel is not in the list.
Oh,
I'd say.
wow.
Like, is in the list, but I'm not considering.
Okay,
Like
okay, okay.
Nickelodeon
And Cartoon
Network. The thing is that Nickelodeon has these shows, these series that are really nice, funny, and cool, you know. And Cartoon Network, like when you're a child and stuff, you want that action, that thing, that more, and the animation of a cartoon is
You
on
know,
Cartoon.
I never really got into Cartoon Network actually. Like for me, the choice is easy is Nickelodeon because of Avatar: The Last Airbender, SpongeBob, and Dragon Ball Z, which was at that moment on Nickelodeon. But Cartoon Network, I cannot even tell you one thing from there. But wasn't Ben 10 on that?
Yeah, Ben 10.
Okay, that's the
10.
only thing. But I watched it on another French channel, France 3, which was sometimes there. So I know, like, I think I watched Cartoon Network when I was small 3 times in my life. Never really got. Everyone was speaking about it. And
Yeah,
I
okay,
never got
no,
in.
definitely Nickelodeon.
Well,
Nickelodeon.
just for Avatar: The Last,
You guys
the last
got it.
Airbender.
You got it, guys. But yeah, we were talking about Victorious. He tried to
I tried.
switch it up. No, so his school
I
feels
don't want
like
to speak about me
Victorious.
dropping out, honestly.
Hey, I'm trying to conduct a.
Sweet, sweet.
Hey, let me finish.
Cook.
So let me cook. I was saying, his school feels like Victorious. So if you haven't watched it, like go and check it out. But really, it makes no sense. Like really, you get in that school and you are like
Can
comfy,
I give an example?
nice, funny. I remember that one day I was
You
there in the
you
school with
visited
you.
my school, yeah.
I visited, and okay, he went into his class. He attended his class, and I think what was it? Your teacher said that I could join. Or
Oh
what
yeah,
was-
yeah. So basically, it was my screenwriting teacher. We got along very well, and like he knew I was working a bit for Provision and that whole
Mhm.
content creation. And I said you were there, and he was like, "Oh, if you want, you can come in."
So of course I didn't.
Oh, man missed a free screenwriting class from a good teacher.
Hey,
By the
hey.
way, Emmanuel, you probably not watching this, but if you're watching, thank you a lot. You were amazing.
Thank you.
That's-
Unfortunately, don't know you, but still, thank you very
if
much.
you wanna come to the podcast,
Feel free to
Welcome.
text us. No, I was saying. So yeah, he attended his class, and then I was like, okay, let me explore a bit this place. So first of all, I got myself. That was really nice. They have these machines, for
Coffee machines.
coffee machines, and you could get this one that was a
Cafe vanille.
yeah, cafe
Vanilla
vanille, like
coffee.
vanilla coffee. Amazing. So I took one. Then I started walking around the school. It was like. It didn't feel real because I felt like in a maze. You know, I was in a maze runner. I couldn't look at myself.
I can see.
So yeah, I got lost a bit. But when you get lost, it means simply that you found something that you weren't looking for. So yeah,
What the fuck did you just?
getting getting lost in my lostness. I found
Oh, getting
these-
lost in your lostness. Oh, that's.
I found these two guys that were like repeating or exercising.
Yeah,
for-
because there's, just so you know, so there's actors and there's also other screenwriting directors and everything training, and so sometimes you can just see actors in the middle of anywhere in the school just practicing. Oh,
So and it really felt like that the moment in which I really felt I felt into Nickelodeon channel Victorious, like the show, and they were like trying so hard, like every fucking effort they would put. And I remember because there was this one that was more like acting as a teacher. You know, he was helping the
Yeah.
other one getting more into his role, into his
That's what
person. You know?
actors.
So-
Actors are amazing, by the way. They are just so nice.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
No, it was impressive. I have to be honest, it was impressive. But what I wanted to say is that really it doesn't feel like a school. Like when you go to school or university, you're like, okay, then you go to the classroom, you attend your class, and then you go out. But then there was this funny thing, this I don't know. It felt really like a different world from the one like we are used to when we are talking about school and stuff. So that's cool. So that was his school, like Victorious. I'm saying like really this school, the way it was structured, the lessons, every example or story that you gave me or things that happened in the school really felt like episodes in Victorious.
You know what I love with this school is that, so you can just go anywhere, like take the elevator because it's like a seven floor building. So you could just take the elevator and see someone in blue, another one in green, full green, blue body, and like it's normal. Nobody says anything. It's like no, they're walking there. Like you can see
Like
someone
the
dressed up
full
as
suits that you use
painted.
for
No, painted.
painting.
Like in Avatar, man.
Bruh.
Well, full blue, and it's normal. Nobody's saying nothing. And I was just like, at this moment, I knew this school was amazing. And so I see what he means by its Victorious vibe, and I definitely get it. And definitely, my first year there was amazing. It was amazing. Had great teachers. The vibe was great, and you know, even if I didn't enjoy Paris that much, which I think you can understand because to everyone who wants to go to Paris, I just have to say something.
Like if you are thinking that when you will get to Paris, you will feel like in a movie or in some of Disney, how you call it, cartoon, forget it. Like it's not that magic. It's fine, it's okay, but really
That's why there's that
wipe
fucking
it out.
Paris syndrome, you know, where like there's the people who come to visit it who have big expectations, and they
then-
come and they are so disappointed that they are depressed. imagine,
That's your
no,
fault.
imagine you go for the vacation, you come back, you're depressed. That's the whole other
That's
point of
sad.
vacation.
That's sad. Ew, brother, ew.
But so why did I quit? Why did I drop out from the school?
Yeah.
So my first year was amazing, as I said, but the problem is the second year. Like, honestly, a lot of students already were complaining in the first year because of organization issues, and also because the school wasn't pushing them to make films or stuff like that, which I enjoyed because when you're in life, nobody's there to push you.
Yeah.
So for me, it felt like a school, but also in life, because you had to push yourself to do stuff. Because the school is there to give you some tools. You have to do the stuff.
And
They will not be there to do it. No, they will
and
give you
have
tools.
really great tools in that school. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
some-
You-
yeah, it's not like
Okay.
max level, but I would, on a rate of 0 to 10, I would put a good 7, 8.
Yeah.
Honestly, they have
which
good
is
stuff.
really
Especially the studios.
cool.
The studios are
Yeah,
nice and
that's what I
everything.
meant. You have literally everything you need at that
Yeah.
level to do
Exactly.
any kind of production. You know.
But so then came the second year, and something changed. Also the organization of the school, like the principal changed, and the people who were, because it's a French school and there's also an international department. I was in the international department, and so also the people who were managing the international department changed a bit, and so it didn't feel the same. The organization was even worse, and also honestly, the connection with my classmates didn't work as well, which I think, I mean, is normal. Sometimes with people you just part the ways.
Shit
But-
happens.
The thing is that making films is a group. You cannot make one alone. And that's why I make my short films, but I never consider them as mine. I consider them as everyone's who worked on it, and I always appreciate everyone who's helped me to make my short films. And so, because I didn't get along with my classmates, even if I would make a short film, it would be tough to work with them, or they wouldn't even want to work with them. And I probably have my faults in that. But so yeah, and so at some point this year I felt like I was useless, I wasn't doing anything, I was unproductive. And so I just decided to quit, even if it was kind of scary and brought a lot of issues that you know. And so that's why I decided to drop out, which was scary again. But I think was the best choice?
I mean, that's the thing. You get in a situation in life, you adapt to it, you take choices, and then you adapt to the consequences of your choices. Where, I mean, consequences doesn't
Big
need to be.
consequence. Big
Yeah,
consequence.
but a consequence doesn't need to be a bad thing. You know, it's not like something really negative or. So that's fine. If you are happy with your choices, I would say that it's fine. Especially think about the fact that your choices led you here where you are
To
now.
this podcast.
To this
All for
podcast.
this.
So of course, okay, now I'm saying now the podcast, but there are many other things going on actually.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah, definitely.
that's it.
Like the
It's not
like
easy,
the
it's
future
not-
short film.
Yeah, full of stuff.
You,
Like,
you're gonna hear about it.
You will
It's
see.
It's
you will
gonna
see,
come.
guys.
It's gonna come.
It's really.
Do you think it was a good choice to drop out for me?
Yes and no. The thing is that if you feel like there is nothing more for you in a place, like there's nothing you can get anymore from that experience, that place, those persons, then it was the best choice. If you instead think or know that there are things that you could have still collect from them, learn from them, and that this final year or this like the following years would have make big changes, or you will have get into big projects, bigger projects and stuff, then I would say is more of a feeling that you have to deal with it, you know. But
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that it's a bad decision, because as I was saying, every time you take a decision, then you adapt to whatever happens
Yeah, but-
following, you know. So you took that decision and it led you here.
Yeah, but there are
So I
good and
wouldn't
bad.
say-
Like I mean, it's
Yeah.
not black or white, but there are like better and
But
worse.
with the background that I know, I wouldn't say it was a bad choice personally to drop out. Of course, I don't know everything. I'm not God, so I cannot say what the next years in school for you would have been like. But for what I know
Mm-hmm.
and what I've seen, I'd say it was a well thought decision, and I wouldn't say it was a bad decision personally. So
Okay,
Yeah.
because how did your parents react when you kind of told them what you want to do in life is photography and all that thing? Because, to long story short, my mom didn't react the best way, and it wasn't very easy to deal with that, and
Mhm.
it definitely didn't help. So I was intrigued about how your parents reacted about it.
The thing with my parents is that it's not just about telling them, okay, I don't want to go to university, find a normal job, 8 to 5, 9 to 5, whatever it is. They've always seen me working my ass off, like badly, like ever since.
Yeah, like
since
I remember when you worked so much, didn't eat a lot, and you had to go to the hospital because of that,
yeah, it was.
which was kind of scary.
It's kind of scary, but the thing is that they know me. Like since Italy, I've been like this active. I always wanted to try things, do things. I was always the first one running towards new experiences and try new stuff out, you know. So when I came here in Luxembourg, the only difference was that I could finally make some money out of all this effort I was putting in things that I was doing, you know. So exception made, like it wasn't just anymore the experience, but also gaining some money as well. So they always saw me running and trying my best at life, like every time. So when I told them which path I was getting into, they never had problem or were disappointed. They were always supportive. They always, when I didn't have a license, they drove me around when I couldn't take the bus, or when it was too late and someone needed to pick me up to come back home or stuff like that. So I would say they've been always supportive with me, and of course for what they are used to, they would have preferred me to go to university, keep going on with studies, and find a good job. And,
Yeah.
I mean that's normal. Like when you come,
I don't.
like when you travel from, I don't know. Just a second.
Yeah.
So when you travel that much, okay, you start your journey in Africa, where you're fine, but you don't have that much. You go to Italy, then you work your ass off so your family can join you finally. You made this, and then the company you're working for closes, and then again you need to find a new job and stuff, and then instead of just waiting to find something new there, you change again country and try your best out. My father, when he came here to Luxembourg, he stayed here like 2 years without us.
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
Okay, yeah, he stayed here like for 2 years before.
Oh yo.
Okay.
Okay, people. This was.
Okay.
What the fuck was that? Are we bombarded? Wait.
Wish.
Sorry, guys. What the fuck?
I don't know if you.
No, I think they heard it.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
that's scary, bro.
This is part of doing a
Hey,
podcast in the wild.
I'm scared for my life, brother.
Russia is coming. We're
Hey,
gonna die.
I'm ready to run, bro. Check my step. I was ready to hit my fastest. No, anyway, I was saying. So yeah, my father stayed here like for 2 years before we reached him here, and he kept looking for like jobs just so we could be fine, So when
Yeah.
you do all of that, so your children can study, get to nice and good positions, and have like a stable life, and everything is fine for them. That was their goal. That's the image they had. Okay, they go to school, they get nice diplomas, they get nice jobs, and then they can be fine. So when you have a son or a daughter that tries out new things and is really doing something different from what you've always seen and imagined, it might feel a bit scary, and you might want to encourage him to maybe stay on a more normal path, but they never insisted really or tried to get me doing something I really didn't want to, or whatever it is, So I'm really happy about my parents. I'm really proud of what they are and what they taught me. Since now, if I'm the man I am, I'd say is
The
because
man you are.
yeah, I mean,
The man
I'm
you
not a
are.
child anymore, so
The man you are.
man I am. No,
We're getting
like,
soon bombarded, so enjoy your last minutes of being a man. Thanks, guys. The podcast will never exist.
No,
but to
so
go-
yeah, I'm just happy about it, and they've always been supportive.
Yeah.
So yeah,
About the thing of like finding it normal, of like, honestly, it's a feeling, but if I would have kids, I wouldn't feel even the need to want them to do something, like a lawyer, doctor, stuff like that. Like honestly, I just want them to live whatever they want, as long as they live, they do
Yeah,
for me.
but
Like it's okay. It's my child, but it's still life. I don't care whatever they do.
No,
They
that's
can
for
hurt
sure.
themselves and oh well.
No, that's sure, but that's the thing. That's your point of view. you
yeah,
know?
definitely.
So we haven't lived the same things in the same periods that our parents did. So it's different. Maybe for your mom as well is a bit more different than my parents, because your mom was an independent at some point. She had her own things going on. So
That's why I got confused about her
See?
bad reaction at the end, because
yeah,
at the beginning, since the beginning of my life, like I remember I was 6. My mom came to my bedroom and she was like, we need to talk seriously. She brought up 20 papers, the 20 top university of America. She came and she said, choose.
and
And,
you were-
and
you were
honestly,
6.
I was reading and everything, and there were the prices also. Like she was making me read the prices. Why is it the best? And the description. It's like, boy, it was like 20 pages of why this university and all that and all that. And so at the end, I chose. There was Harvard, Yale, and I think Columbia. I went really basic, really,
Yeah.
because at the beginning I wanted to be a lawyer because because I like to speak, I like to debate, I like to
Mamma
not to
mia!
shut up, man. I'm trying to explain a story, and he's like, "Mamma mia, and Mamma mia, I can do that too." Shut the fuck. So I wanted to be a lawyer because I like to debate, I like to fight. Okay, man. You cannot be serious, man.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm being
And so until like 15, 16, my path was like there wasn't even a doubt. Like seriously, from 6, I was telling everyone I'm gonna be a lawyer. And then at 15, 16, I understood I'm not made to study stuff because I'm gonna be honest. And mom, I
Yeah.
don't think you're gonna watch it, but if you see it, I actually practically never studied for a test.
Welcome in the club.
It all was, when you say I'm going for talent. I went with talent and that's it. And I'm here. I got my
Blessings.
diploma, that's it. I don't need more. And so at 15, 16, I understood studying is not for me.
Mhm.
And when you're a lawyer, when you want to be a lawyer, you
a
you
lawyer
have
that doesn't
intensive
study. I mean,
studies.
I'm not sure this will work. You know.
And so then I remember like I always had those things of liking, I like stories.
Mhm.
And so for me, cinema is like the fullest of the arts, the one
Mhm.
that has the most to offer
Mhm.
from my point of view, because there's sound, there's visuals, there's so much stuff in it.
Mhm.
And so I just decided to go on this path.
Okay.
But and when I say that to my mom, I remember I said 15, 16. She was like, absolutely, I support you.
Yeah.
Which was very nice because I remember I was very scared to announce that because when you go from lawyer to I'm not gonna work for 15 years to make one film, like it's not easy to announce those type of stuff.
Oh, that's cool that she took it that way back then.
Back then, that's the
Back then.
problem.
But yeah, I mean, shit happens.
Yeah,
Shit
I don't know.
happens.
Because like probably I think my sister came in that story because she was born a bit just 1 or 2 years after that.
Mm.
And I think there my mom, I don't know, changed her mentality a bit and she became a bit more closed-minded,
Mm.
which I was surprised again. It's surprising when you know some people very well, like very, very well, and then I don't know, and then you see a switch from them going from one opposite to the
Yeah,
other one.
All of a sudden, moreover.
Because my mom was so open-minded and everything and all that,
Mhm.
and then there was that switch of being
Yeah.
closed-minded.
So-
Did you had something like that already? Someone?
No, not gonna. I mean, maybe, but it was maybe someone irrelevant, so I don't remember, you know. You know,
The person wasn't that
there are
irrelevant.
people
I mean-
which opinion you care about and other you really don't give a damn, So I don't want to say, yeah, it happened. No, it didn't. It might have because that's something normal. I think everyone watching this podcast have met someone at some point of their life and they were like, okay, that's cool, but now why are you like that? So I think we all had that, but that's the thing. Through life, you will meet so many persons, so you cannot
Yeah.
just stop your life because someone did that to you, someone changed his mind, blah blah. Of course, when it's your mom or your dad or someone close, really, really, really close to you, then of course it has a different impact, and then you also remember it. But if it's not like that,
Now I wanted to talk. What the fuck? Now I wanted to talk about shrimps.
champs.
Shrimps.
Shrimps.
Yes.
Oh.
Because this
From
podcast.
university to shrimps.
No, because this podcast was so close not to be done because of this guy. This guy yesterday prepared some shrimps and some fries. Firstly, I never ate shrimps and fries, and also
Yeah, me
also-
neither. Actually, it was the first time.
it doesn't.
I told my mom, yeah, I made some fries, and she was okay with what shrimps, and she was like, with
But
shrimp.
honestly, it wasn't.
Have you ever seen me done that? I was like, no, but I mean, I like shrimps. I love fries. I was like, okay.
I would do that one day again because honestly,
Yeah, it was
really-
cool.
But
it's
but
cool.
until so yesterday he was preparing. I was like, oh nice, he's cooking.
Weakling. Weak.
Shut up, shut up,
Weak boy.
shut up.
Weak
Shut
white boy. Yeah,
And
I
so-
said it.
and so
said what I
I,
said.
co- I
Weak
come
white
I come
boy.
to the living room. Shut up, man. I come. You have no rights to speak.
Weak.
And so I come to the living room, and he says, "Man, I think I fucked up." When someone comes and tells you something like that, you're getting scared. So I was like, "Okay, what the fuck happened?" And he said, "I think you're gonna die." Something like that. You said something like that. And so he said, "I think the shrimps are too spicy." You have to know something. I don't eat a lot of spicy, so when I start to eat something a bit spicy, shut up. I can't.
Keep going.
When I start to eat something a bit spicy, it has an effect on me. It works bad on me. And so
He's like,
he makes me try the shrimp, and then I'm just coughing. I cannot. And I was like, yeah, everything is
The
good.
thing is that like, I got the shrimps because I made them like I grilled them. You know, it was. And then I was like, okay, since that I dropped in more paprika than I wanted, then I was
That
like,
was paprika?
no, it was spice like.
Okay, it wasn't
yeah,
because
it was-
paprika,
yeah,
paprika is
okay,
not that
yeah,
spicy.
it's not
I
that
can
spicy.
handle
Okay,
paprika.
Let's talk.
I do my
real.
chicken with paprika. I know what is
So
paprika.
yeah,
What wasn't
I was
paprika?
like, try them, so I'm sure you won't die. So I gave him like just this tiny piece of it, you know. And he was like, yeah, it's fine. And then like he made like 2 steps, and then he started coughing, and it was like, no, it's fine. Give me, it's fine. And then it was like, no, it's fine. So I gave him the dish with the well made, everything, you know, every potato, every fried
He's like,
put
no,
like
he, bro,
really
stop
well.
Stop
you
lying,
know?
man.
Like,
you just
have you ever played Jenga? Okay, it was like a Jenga flat.
Guys, it wasn't like that. He
Jenga
just took the
tower.
fries and put like that. That's it. He
No,
did-
no.
Shut
I
up.
did things well. No. So I gave him also the shrimps on the side.
And my lips
everything.
were burning.
And then like we start eating. This guy go for a shrimp and he's like I say, do you want some water? He said, no, it's worse. Then he kept
And plus,
eating.
I asked bread. You didn't bring me bread, man. I told
don't
you,
remember
bring
you
bread. And he
asked.
was like, yeah. Never, I
really-
never saw the bread
Well,
anyway.
maybe because I was lost in the movie. I don't know.
Yeah, because we watched Harry Potter yesterday. Which Harry Potter is the best you said last night?
Which is the best of
For
the
you.
one we are watching?
No, the best for you.
No.
What-
The Half-Blood Prince. Yeah.
Okay.
Half-Blood- Yeah, is
Yeah.
that in English?
Yeah,
Half-Blood
Half
Prince.
Blood Prince. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and we were watching it in Italian because
Sorry. I had to. So,
and so we were
we have
watching.
company.
What the fuck?
Yeah, someone is coming. I don't know.
Oh, oh, we're getting bombarded again.
No, at least no.
And so
I don't
we were
think so.
watching the movie in Italian, and like I can't, man. This is too.
You have to know I have like a hard disk on which I have
Yeah, he
plenty of
downloaded them.
movies, you know.
He should go to jail.
Yeah, but that's the thing, you know. You know those periods when you don't have like internet and how you say, like
Yeah.
it happens that your Wi-Fi is cut off,
Yeah.
you know, and then you don't know what to do. So you just take the thing and you watch a movie. Sorry guys,
This was
I know it
this
sounds
was
weird.
this
Okay,
was
I
so
was
weird.
trying to
We
keep
have-
going on, but the problem is that there was someone like it really stopped. Like
Oh,
those are the camera, okay? I have a
Wait,
camera in front
I'm
of me,
gonna-
and the second one is there.
I'm gonna
and
film.
the car was there, like right behind. The guy
So-
stopped and he was looking at us like.
He was
And
just
he
there.
made a sign with his hands. I don't know if
Oh,
you
he
saw.
made.
Yeah, he made.
I
a sign,
was
but-
trying not to look at him because I was like, what
yeah,
do you see?
so yeah, that's sorry guys for.
It was
for
really
that.
weird.
So I was saying, what I was saying again.
You were speaking about why you downloaded the movie.
Ah yeah. So yeah, you know when in these periods where you don't have internet because I don't know, there's a problem with the network and blah blah blah. So instead
Well,
of
that happens only in
stro-
Africa, man. That doesn't happen here.
in Italy, it used to happen to me often.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's the thing. I download them when I was there, not here. So
Yeah.
I still have them. So
Sorry,
yeah. So I
that's-
downloaded many movies and I put them on this hard disk of mine. And every time I just want to disconnect or whatever, I just take this instead of my PC or Netflix or whatever it is. Look for a movie and just go for
But
it.
why Italian?
I was living in Italy, and
Yeah,
every single thing I used to watch was in Italian. So yeah,
Yeah. 'Cause
that's why it's
'cause
in Italian.
the names are just weird in Italian.
Yeah, I know it's different. Like for example, Dumbledore.
Yeah, how do you say it?
Dumbledore
And how
in
is it said?
Italian is silente.
Huh?
Silente.
Silente?
Silente.
You-
Albus silente.
But that doesn't work. You know, at least in French we say Dumbledore. We keep the same. Why did you fucking change the name?
Bro, why are you asking me as if I was the one that like
Oh, you are
made the-
Italian.
the
I'm
dub-
Italian too. Fuck.
Huh?
You downloaded the Italian
or
thing. You should know.
like what is Hermione?
How- yeah,
What-
No, in English it's I don't know that much well because I watched that in French
yeah,
at the beginning.
he's blaming
No, but-
he's blaming me for watching it in Italian and he watched it in French.
Yeah, but after I watched them all in English.
Yeah,
Original
I,
version.
I also watched it once in English, but still.
And so in
Italian.
English it's Hermione Granger or something.
Granger, yeah.
Granger. And how do you
And-
say it in Italian?
In Italian is Hermione.
Hermione.
Hermione Granger.
Hermione.
Hermione Granger.
No, it doesn't work. Sorry, but like I try to watch the film seriously, but it's I
No,
couldn't.
anyway, I mean, I put the movie not for you, but for me. So
You see this guy. You go to see his place. He's just always I do for me, not for you. I don't care
Hey,
about you.
hey.
It's like even when he's cooking, he's saying I'm doing the thing for me, not for you.
hey, guys, think more about you. Think more about yourself. Do things for yourself. No matter who's around, what they want, what they say. Be happy. And if watching a movie in a language that your friend doesn't understand makes you happy, do it.
I understand Italian. I understood the film.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
It's ugly in Italian. That's what I'm saying. And you know what? You fucking.
That's the problem. Because people will always be like, that's ugly, you shouldn't do that. That's not a problem of you. That's not fucking problem of yours.
No, I have to move that.
Yeah, because you cannot get
Because the
it
rest
off.
of the. I had to do
So
that.
yeah, you see, aggressive people.
Wow.
Aggressive people. He has problem with
You see, mean people.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm cool. I'm cool.
Like,
I'm cool, mean.
like last time he gave me a pillow. He said, "I didn't give you a pillow because I wanted. It's just because I don't use pillows."
Yeah.
Like, can you just not say I gave you a pillow because I wanted to be nice?
Hey, brava. You wanted a pillow, you had your pillow.
I didn't
Sleep.
even. Oh, shut up.
Sleep.
Yeah, but
Stop complaining.
can you not be nice? Think about others.
Hey, leave me alone. Leave me enjoy.
Okay, bye. Do the podcast alone.
So
Bye.
finally that we are alone.
You have both cameras.
Yeah, turn the camera on me, please.
Move.
No, okay. Well, what were we saying? I don't know. I got lost.
I don't know, man. We were saying about how mean you are.
From
That's-
school to shrimps to university to the fact that you
You-
don't like mean people.
No, I don't like you. But do you prefer shrimps or chicken? Like if you have to choose one that you keep.
Shrimps.
I would like that's why I ate them yesterday. That's why I ate them yesterday, even if they were killing me, is because I love shrimps and I cannot say no to shrimps.
Always.
Like for me, it's difficult choice. You say it so easily. For me, like I
I
love,
love chicken, but shrimps.
and chicken. Imagine
Sorry,
not
sorry,
eating
guys.
chicken anymore.
If I just replace them with
Look at
what?
this.
Yeah,
Look
but
at this.
after I put
He's
on
trying
the,
to hide
the hat,
this
it's
shit.
normal. I need to get on. No, not a haircut. I just need to comb my hair, but that's fine.
Are you gonna cut them?
Comb, not cut.
Ah, but well, because at the beginning your plan were to make dreads.
Braids, yeah.
So
to
what are
braid.
your plans now?
Still that.
It's still because last time.
But the thing is that I want them to be like longer to do something that is my mind. Wait, you will see it anyway. Oh, don't be like that.
We're gonna make a video one day where I'm gonna shave his hair, because honestly, he looks
He's
better.
like daydreaming right now.
He looks better bald,
right
honestly.
now. He's fucking.
Man, you look
No,
better bald. That's
I-
it.
I love that, but that's the thing. In the past months, I've been growing my hair like for what now? 6 months, something like that.
Something like that.
And like, it's not that I decided to let them grow. It's that I didn't have time. Like, I was working like all the time. I was studying, and when I wasn't studying or working, I was studying or working. Even, you know. So I really didn't have time to do that, and got to that point. I was like, okay, it's cool, but you suffered for all this time, like really looking like nothing. So I was like, does it really make sense to just cut them off? You know, while we are here, let's just try to use them to do something productive. So for one of the next movie mini film we want to do, maybe I was planning to have a different haircut or something different that was going to be like braids. And that's why I'm still like that. I decided to stay like that until realization of that movie, whichever it is, and after I will go back to bald, because yeah, actually it suits me. Yeah, it does.
And this was the story of his hair.
Yeah.
My man just went on a full
We were
monologue
talking about
of his
chicken and shrimps, and now, sorry guys, we cannot like just be serious and continue on one thing. Sorry.
Man, speak
It's
for.
a podcast. I mean, what did you expect, huh?
Why are you aggressing them? They didn't do it. They didn't say it.
I'm just telling them. What did you
Man is
expect?
attacking the people.
What did you expect? Huh?
Leave people
That's
alone.
normal. No, that's
Leave
not-
people alone. They didn't do anything to you.
That's guys. If you take it bad, then go work on you, because that's not.
Bro,
me.
shut up. Let him alone. Man is considering like.
The thing is that, like, they don't know me, then they might take
And
it
you
serious.
don't know the. I
you
guess.
know? Yeah. No, the thing is that, okay, but they might think I'm really serious when I'm saying that. I'm joking, guys. Don't take it.
Yeah, like, I'm
personal, you
racist.
know? I'm peace and love.
What the fuck? What? What? Peace and love, no? That's why it's called the V podcast. Peace.
The
Huh?
V post-
The peace.
the V podcast. Right. So,
I can't.
like, okay, that's something I might. Well, I don't know if you are just playing this podcast. Like,
What are you trying to say, man?
no, I don't know if they are playing.
Oh, if they're on
Or if the-
Spotify or on YouTube, that's what you
No, like if they are watching it, or if they are just playing in
Are
the
you cooking?
background.
mean. Guys, if
Maybe
you're cooking,
and you,
don't
but
don't make
i-
it spicy for your friends, please.
Yeah, but if you are cooking or whatever it is, and you aren't watching like us,
Watch, come and watch.
come and check this out, please. You will see it better on Daniele's part,
Oh,
but well, I mean also mine. You see all this green, So what do you think about that? I mean, let's be honest. We didn't have like really a place for the podcast. Like, okay, we might have found one, but we didn't have one
for this one, for this
for
episode.
this one, you know. So at some point we were like, fuck it, let's do it outside. Like, chairs, sit fucking outside, and you do.
We were literally
do
walking
your
with
thing,
the
you know?
chairs, the camera
we
to
put
the
that
middle of
film
the
that, but it was
field.
funny because like really my house is okay. You cannot see it, but it's like back there.
Yeah, come here and knock at his door.
Yeah, here. Where is here? It's back there.
I'll put the location in the comments.
Yeah. So we were walking like from my house to here, and like it was funny because we had like the chairs, the tripods, the bag, the cameras in the hand, you know, and everything, and we were like. So yeah, what I was saying is like, what do you think about this background? Because if actually you like it, of course, drop it in the comments.
Yeah, we might do
But
more.
If you
Why not?
like it, we might do more here.
I'm
Of course,
just
if
I'm
the
just not
sun-
sure that guests will say yes to come and do a podcast
No, okay,
outside.
I'm not saying all
but
of
for
them
the-
will be here. Hey, please don't don't get me wrong, please.
Especially
I'm
for
just
the
saying,
guests.
if, for example, we have other podcasts, just me and him, or like people that are chill with it, maybe we can just come sit here outside and in weird places. It doesn't need to be here. It might also be, I don't know,
In a
somewhere else,
forest,
in a forest or whatever it is.
And
But
anywhere.
that's it. If
Yeah.
you like it, just
I
tell
mean,
us.
we had to do
Anyway,
what we had to do. We
yeah,
were
I
like,
mean,
we need somewhere to speak.
do it.
Do it how you
Doesn't matter
can.
if you have the money for it, if you don't have the money for it, if you have a place or you don't have a place for it, if you have the energy or not. Just
Do it.
Get it done. That's the thing. Get it done.
The guy.
Yeah, but you know the thing is that, let's be honest, this is a private
Is it?
property. So actually,
That's what I was scared. Is that it's the guy?
he might be actually just checking why there is people on his property. I don't want to say
Why
it's
did
his
he
fault.
come and ask us that way?
Yeah, I'm actually happy he didn't, because otherwise we would have had to cut the
I mean,
the podcast. But
yeah.
at least I find it pretty respectful that it didn't.
Yeah,
Like, he
I was just confused
checking.
why he stopped there for like 1 minute.
Because if you see two people sitting on your property with two cameras, you just kind of want to know what is going on, you know? At least take the time to
Yeah, no, I
realize
get-
it.
I get that,
So
but the thing
I
is-
kind of want to say
It's normal. I mean, yeah.
it's normal, and thanks God for him not coming here and interrupting
Yeah.
the podcast. If for any reason you that just passed here with your car, you see this podcast, thank you for not interrupting us. It was really kind from yours.
For that, you really
Yeah,
think he's
appreciate-
watching?
I don't think at all, but maybe someone of his family or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Hey, we don't know. I mean, what are your expectations?
I don't know, man. I
for
don't
this
know.
podcast.
I
Like,
don't know.
Okay, imagine two people watching the podcast, and it's just me and you. That's sad, but it might happen. But imagine if in 1 month, 2-3 months, we have done really well with our social media and whatever we have to do, and then people just want to, like, I don't know, something to pass the time, and they start watching our podcast since beginning. They will see that. So
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
who
We'll see.
knows where it can get? It can go from like two
That's what's
two
beautiful.
views to, I don't know,
2 to 10.
2 to 10 or 10.
$2,000 billion. Okay, guys, I think we spoke enough. I think it was good enough.
Yeah, it's tired of
Check
you.
everything on Spotify. I think it's gonna be everywhere on YouTube. Check out other content because we do a lot of other stuff. We go from vlogs, concept videos, what the fuck, be serious, concept videos and other crazy stuff. We also make films. We make a lot of stuff, a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
get ready
And to end this
because-
podcast, I have a proposition. We tie the grass from here.
What?
We tie it.
No.
Yes.
You try. You try and you tell me.
Okay, guys. We'll finish like that. I'll say if it's
It will
good.
finish like that. Probably it will really finish like that. You really did that. Ew, brother. Ew. You didn't even wash it. Bro,
It's
stop.
good, guys. It's good. Bye. Thank you. The V Podcast, episode 1. See you for the next one. I don't know when the next one is coming. It's coming soon. And bye. You have a last
So-
word?
might be like the next podcast might be in a hospital, but
If it is, you know why.
hey,
Thanks, guys.
hey, alive of your death.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much. See you.
I'll see you soon.